So when you got into directing TV more, because you're killing it. You're killing it with yeah, man. Absolutely. You directed. I don't remember what. Hey, look at that. Okay. We see what's going on around here. This is what I wanted to know about TV directing. How much say so do you have when you come onto a set? Do you really have to stick to what they have written? How much freedom do they give you? Because I know when it comes to film, you have immense freedom. It seems that way. I don't know how much the studio kind of get involved, but it seemed on TV, I wanted to know how much freedom do you have? Like when you're working on a show like Power, um, do you have with the script and casting and all those type of things?
It depends on the show. You know what I'm saying? Some shows give you more, some shows give you less, but the main difference is that in the features, it's a one-off. So if you go and do, I don't know, Creed or Black Panther, right? And you're the director. Well, it's your vision. So it's like, well, what do you want to do? And so you do that. Obviously you got, bosses at the studio and the producer, whatever. TV is different because you're doing an episode of something. So you look at an episode in a season is like a book. And I'm doing the 11th episode. So that's chapter 11. So I got to look to the writer to kind of give me some more direction because they know that chapter 11 is setting up something that's going to pay off in chapter 19. So I got to pay way more attention to what the writer needs. And then I can then put my stamp on it and say, okay, cool. So you want to do this? Well, let me try these 5 things. They say, just try the 4. Cool. So then those 4 things are my way of doing this. So that way it's like the best chapter 11 that I can make, but it still got to feel like it fits in that book. So I can't go and shoot something like all super crazy. And the way the show works is it's a lot more stable in how you do it.
Right. Now, there's something else I was interested in when it comes to directing the talent on a show like a Power, something that's successful. How much do the actors listen or are open to your suggestions when you give one? Because I even know being on MacGyver, we on our 5th season, and some directors will come in and you like, I got this. I think I've been doing this for a while. And then there's other directors that come in and you like, that was a fucking great idea. Yeah. But I want to know when you're working on a show like a Power, and you give these suggestions, how open are the actors, or do you find there's some type of hesitation because they feel like they know these characters so well?
It always depends on who the actor is. You know what I'm saying? I think that because everybody needs something different. Some actors really want direction and really want you to push them. Other people kind of want to just do what they do. So you kind of figure that out. But a lot of my direction has to do with story. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you can be the character for 10 years. But if your notes are story driven, if your direction is story driven, then you're there to service the story. So it's not like I'm saying, hey, Justin, I know you live with this character, but do this because I think it's cool. Nah, it's like, nah, but in this story that we're telling, here's what we want to show. And I think that for most actors, when they understand that, they tend to be more open. Right. There's some that aren't, but most of them are like, oh, okay, you want to make this be the best thing that it can be, and I'm on board with that.
And how do you deal with a difficult actor? Because I know I know if anybody don't know, every show, a 1-hour show, every 1-hour show, there's at least one crazy cast member, at least one, period, without question. It never fails. So how do you deal with the crazy one on set?
Hey, trial and error, trying to figure out what they need, what's the best way to communicate with them. You touch and go. So you try, okay, that didn't work. Let me try this. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let me try that. And you just keep doing that. And you know what I'm saying? And then when something happens that's good, you try to reinforce that. Like, yo, you killed it. You did a good job, yada, yada, yada. So then that way they really see what your vibe is. And there's sometimes when they just are on what they're on and you just got a job to do. So you try not to take it personal. and you just keep it moving. And as long as you got what you need, it's all good.